See, I'm a firm believer of when you're fine, you're fine. When you're confident in your skin, you're confident in your skin. It really doesn't matter what you do or what anybody tells you. Today, we're going to be talking about a very sensitive topic, which is comfort in your skin. So, welcome to another episode on Let's Talk About It, the podcast. I am your host, Karen, if you're new here, and if you're old here, you already know how we do it now. So, welcome back. Today, we're talking about comfort in your skin. Before now, I used to hate my skin color. I used to hate the complexion of my skin. You know what? And that was like when I was in the university. I entered the university in like 2019. No, sorry. I left the university in 2019. And while I was there, I hated my skin color. Oh my Jesus. The only reason, let me tell you guys, why I did not bleach or I'm not fairer than I am is because I was broke. I couldn't afford bleaching cream money. That year when organic cream was, you see organic cream, they are selling a whole, what are they calling it? A whole pack of organic cream, 30k, 35k, 40k. Where I see money? If I have that 30, 35k, I use it and do something else. And in fact, I usually use it to do something rather than buy skincare. The only reason why I did not bleach my skin is because of I did not have money to bleach it. No be say. I promise you, if I had had money at that time, I would have bleached my skin. I would have been more fairer than Michael Jackson himself. This is not joke. This is nothing. Why? Because I hated my skin complexion. I was not comfortable in my skin complexion at all. In fact, I was so mad that I was like, why am I dark? Mind you, my father is dark, but my mother is not dark. And my elder brother and my elder sister both took my mother's complexion. In fact, my sister is so beautiful in her fair complexion. And what also made me not like my skin tone is because of the comment of people. Oh, your sister is finer than you. Your sister is fair, so she's finer. Mind you, I don't hate my sister. I adore my sister. Let's not get it twisted. But back then, I didn't even hate her back then, to be honest. I was like, I mean, if people think she's more beautiful than I am because of her skin complexion, maybe I need to change my skin complexion so that people will see me as beautiful. Then again, that is validation. Me wanting to get my validity from people. Hence, I felt the way I felt. And it was so bad because anytime I see and I was proud of my sister. I always throw out because I'm like, if I'm not fine, at least I have somebody who is beautiful. But look at me now. But I digress. If I'm not fine, at least I have somebody who is beautiful. But that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is I wasn't okay in who I was. I wasn't comfortable in my skin color. I wasn't proud of being dark. Who would have thought? Me, the way I carry myself now, you would have thought that, oh, this has always been something that I'm used to or have been doing for a very long time. But mind you, it wasn't a very long time. It wasn't a very long time. This is 2026. I left school in 2019. Do the calculation, bruv. It wasn't a very long time, my darling. So, and people will always say, oh, your sister is fine, she's fair. Where did they get you from? Those kind of snide comments. Mind you, they're not saying it from a place of like to get me angry or to make me hate my sister or to make me question. When people just say because they want to say, not because they understand if it's affecting. And at that time I didn't even think it actually psychologically affected me till years later. When I started thinking about it, I'm like, people's comments also contributed to the fact that I didn't like my skin because you just black anyhow. That's people's comment. You just black anyhow. See the way you just black. Comments like that, and you'll be like, it's not my fault. I mean, I came out darker than anybody, so what? And I would always start, and because of that, I hated going out without makeup back in school. Oh my god, if I was going, I stayed in a like 3-story building, and For me to just go downstairs to go and buy something, I literally have to beat my face. And it's not like I knew how to beat my face, but the little that I knew, I literally had to beat my face so that I could look presentable and just go and buy what I needed to buy. Or even see somebody. If somebody came to my hostel to see me, I have to just look good and go and see the person. I wasn't comfortable in my natural self, in my natural complexion, even my natural face. I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't proud of it. So I would use makeup. I was always wearing makeup. I was always wearing makeup. I was always wearing makeup. And when I'm breaking out, I'm like, oh, I hated going out. Anytime I break out like this, or I have this to, you know, when you wear too many makeups and you're not using the right products, your face will suffer. My face suffered. My face suffered because of it. And I was not just proud of it. I think, I feel I'm going to be really extreme if I use the word depressed, but I was in that border. I was in that angle of being depressed because I'm like, what's going on? Like, and you know, when men will now talk to my best friend is fair. My best friend is fair too. You know, when when people now want to talk to your best friend, when talk you are going out together and you are just like the third wheel. Oh my Jesus. I don't hate my best friend. I love her to death. But because of she was fair and every time she was always getting the she was always the center of attraction. I didn't hate her. I was like, I want to have a complexion so that I can also be the center of attraction like she is. Again, validation for men. All these things still boils down to the fact that I was hell bent on wanting to get my validation from men, and and I was doing everything. See, I believe that I didn't go so far because of the fact that I was broke. I promise you that. Because the way I felt, I knew if I had money, I would have done everything and anything possible to be fair. Fairer than I am. Or to be fair, to be fair skinned. I promise you. I was just a broke student. Broke student. And when I mean broke, like I only had enough to flex because I love to flex. Nothing will not make me flex. I only had enough to flex, to eat, to buy clothes. I barely bought clothes because, to be honest, my sister just always gave me good clothes. But yet I still bought clothes to just chill, you understand, to just mostly eat because I got chop. My person will chop now go no say get problems. So I had to eat. And because of that, I was broke. So if I had enough, I knew that I would have done anything and everything to have gotten the complexion that I needed. Then I came to Christ and everything changed. Like you will see, I promise you, the same way it says, come as you are, is true 100. Because little by little, I started doing skincare. Still, I still wasn't proud of my skin, no, mind you. I just wanted to have clear skin. And little by little, I started doing skincare. Boy, do I look nice, don't I? Anywho, and let me just continue to. Anywho, where was I? So I started doing my skincare. I started little by little. I started doing skincare. I started with face cream. I changed my soap. I wasn't using every and any soap. I had to pay attention to the soap that was suitable for my skin. So I didn't even know that gradually I was beginning to build my confidence in my skin and in my complexion. And you hear people say, and I was always using Vaseline cocoa butter. I just liked the glow. And now I heard people say that, oh, coconut oil, shea butter makes them really, really dark. That's not good for their complexion. And I was going to get coconut butter and coconut, shea butter and coconut oil from mixing the two. Imagine using the two. So people, I started using it not because of I wanted to just glow my skin, like it made my skin glow. So I was using it, I started buying it and using it. And people were now complimenting my skin, and I'm like, I'm not doing so much. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing too much. I'm just using the basics. I'm just using shea butter and coconut oil, and I'm not just using basic skincare, and my skin is like this. I would attribute everything to God because I got my confidence back. I got my confidence back because of the fact that I found myself. I found a new identity in Christ. And that's something that I cannot take the glory for. Everything who I am today is all because of God. The fact that I look this good is all because of God. I'm not using anything outside of the ordinary. I'm not using those expensive skincare like ordinary. I'm not using all those things. I'm using Dr. Rachel. I'm using Simple. I'm using something formula. I'm not using if you see me using ordinary today because of my sister, I must have stolen it from her. And that's why I'm using it. But I am attributing everything to God because He brought my confidence back. These days I barely wear makeup. Literally a couple of months back, my sister was like, yo, you're turning 30. You're getting old and you don't even have a makeup to say this is mine. She literally took me to the store to get me my own makeup kit. She, like, with her money, she bought my makeup for me and taught me how to make up. And I can promise you, I can't remember when last time, maybe on my birthday. That's when I did makeup. I do makeup very well. Like now, I can. Who I was then isn't who I am now. I do a very moderate makeup that is suitable for my skin, but I barely do it. In fact, I prefer my natural self, my natural skin. I cannot, if anybody would have told me that 4, 5 years down the line, I will be so in love with my skin tone, my skin color, my skin complexion, my natural face, I would have slapped that person. I promise you, I would have slapped the hell out of that person. Maybe the person's sense would have come back. What do you mean? What do you mean? In fact, if I have money, I will even be fairer. That's them. But now, anything that will even make me dark, I will use. So I started using shea butter and coconut oil, thinking that it will make me dark. More like it made me glow. Because I promise you, I'm not even as dark as I thought I was. I'm not. I'm not as dark as I thought I was. I thought I was actually dark. But I'm not dark. I'm not dark in any way. In fact, I'm even, would I say chocolate is even dark? I'm not chocolate. I might be wrong. But who cares? I love my skin. I'm so proud of who I have become. And I don't know who needs to hear this out there. Baby girl, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You just not probably, first of all, you need to build your confidence because confidence is the best outfit you can ever wear. Because by the time you start wearing your confidence, whatever you wear will look good on you. It really doesn't matter what anybody says, my darling. Once you have confidence in your skin, in your body, and you know your body type, because it's not the one that you will be one type of shape and you'll be wearing something that doesn't suit your skin, suit your body. My darling, I can't help you in that situation. Well, you know your body type and you know what fits you. By the time you have your confidence, by the time you build that confidence, there's nothing that can stop you. You become unshakable, unmovable. You don't get into anybody want to tell you. We go move you. Because why? You are a drop dead gorgeous queen. Look at you now. Has anybody not told you how beautiful you look? In fact, you don't even need anybody to tell you. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll be like, God damn it. God damn it. Boy, do I look good. That's what I tell myself. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I'll be like, boy, do I look good. Look at my skin now. If you don't, your opinion really doesn't count, but I just need you to know that I look good. There's nothing, I promise you, there's nothing that will hold you back. There's absolutely, just build your confidence in yourself. Be be okay in who you are. And the only way that can happen is if you're in Christ. If you're in Christ, you are balanced. There's nothing. You are okay. You don't even need any extra. He is the beginning and the end. By the time you come to him, there's nothing that you would want that he will not give you. That confidence, you will get it. And by the time you start killing and rocking those outfits, baby girl, baby boy, you don't need anyone to tell you. You don't need anybody to tell you that you are beautiful. Because why? You are beautiful and you are handsome. Okay? Okay. So I hope you guys had a wonderful time, because I did. I just want you guys to know that you are beautiful, you are amazing. When you start telling yourself, anybody who tells you is just going to be like a cherry on the icing, because why? You already know. Not to sound cocky, but I know. Okay? You don't have to be proud, but when somebody tells you simple thank you, or sometimes I know, tell me something I don't know. News to my ear. I mean, I'm beginning to sound like a record. I'm beginning to sound like a broken like record, but who cares? Nobody. So yeah, I hope you had a wonderful time, because I did, and I hope to see you. Okay, so we have two more topics before we come to the end of this season. Isn't that amazing? When did we start? And now we're coming to the end of season one. I don't know about you, but me, I'm excited. I'm very excited for what's to come, and I'm so grateful for everybody who has joined us and joined me on this journey. It hasn't been an easy one, but I'm grateful to God for bringing me and bringing every one of us thus far. I hope you had an amazing time, because I did, and I'll be seeing you guys same time, same place next week. Bye, yeah.